Hi, everyone. Today, we're going to be working on clearing the abdominal area of stuck emotion. So this is a little bit of a continuation from last week's class, which was on the fifth chakra and the second chakra, and specifically on using the fifth chakra to process emotion through expression, but also creating a nice, strong connection to the second chakra, which is our emotional processing center as far as the chakras go. So as part of that, if you think about it, when we create that nice strong connection, we're creating a strong channel between the two that passes right through the abdomen. This area here is kind of a hot spot for getting stuck energy. And the kinds of energy that you'll find often getting stuck in this area can be either anxiety, because that's related to the third chakra, insecurities, how you show up in the world, all of that stuff. So that can kind of build up in there and hold. The other thing is around the area of the diaphragm, we often hold grief or sadness, and then the other associated emotions that went along with the situation that may have caused the grief or sadness. So it can also just become kind of a tight area of pulling in. So we are going to do the freeing the diaphragm exercise in the daily routine today. That's from Eden Method. That'll help open up this area, and that's before we'll get to our final sequence. So if you're just joining me for the first time, I'm Paige Apgar. I'm an energy medicine practitioner. You can find out more about me at soulslightenergyhealing.com. That link is in the description below. And this class is a weekly live energy balancing class that I hold in order to help you maintain a more balanced state in your energy all the time, and to also help you balance yourself and harmonize your energy to the shifting and changing energies around us. So if you are here with me live, do say hello. Hi, Liz. And if you're watching this after the fact, feel free to post your comments and questions, and I will get back to you. So thank you, everyone, for joining me. And please don't forget to like and subscribe while you're here. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I do want to say, so we're starting right here on the cheekbones. This is where we always start. We're tapping. It's a good solid tap. I do want to mention that there is some background noise today. I think you might have just heard some. I think there was a helicopter that just went over, and the roof at the building next door is being replaced. So a good amount of background noise. I hope that it doesn't disturb you too much. So let's begin breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Get your feet nicely planted on the floor. And we'll begin working with our grounding. Feel the connection to the floor. Bring awareness to the bottoms of your feet. And while we're tapping, we're stimulating the stomach meridian to send the energy down the front of the body. It's a grounding meridian. And start settling in. This is a good time to also begin tuning into your breath and bringing in more body awareness. Hi, Nancy. Okay, now let's come down to the K27. This is just under the inner edge of the collarbones, the end of the kidney line. We're going to tap here. Tapping and breathing. And let's begin sending the energy down through the bottoms of the feet, going about 15 feet into the earth. And don't worry if you're not sure if anything's actually happening. That's really common. Just trust that it's working. I see this all the time with clients. So use your intention to send energy down. You can imagine little beams coming out the bottoms of your feet and send those down into the earth. You want to go again 15 feet so that you can find a nice stable layer to lock into. And you can synchronize this with the breath if it doesn't feel like too much. Sending energy out on the exhale and bringing energy up on the inhale. creating a nice cycle of refreshing the energy in your system. And now come to the center of the sternum for the thymus gland. Good solid tap here. And now let's switch our attention to the pinky toe, and on the exhale, send the energy out the tip of the pinky toe and down into the earth. And you can still bring it up through the bottoms of the feet on the inhale. With the pinky toe, we're grounding the bladder line. So that helps us to ground our yang energies. All right, now let's come down to under the breast for the spleen neurolymphatic point. We're tapping here. Again, it's a good solid tap. This helps to stimulate the spleen line and clear toxins. All right, and now let's turn the attention to the tailbone, sending the energy out the tailbone and down into the earth. Inhaling up through the bottoms of the feet still. Exhaling out the tailbone. And while you're doing that, we'll bring the hands to the side of the body for the spleen 21 point. So you're right on the side of the body. Continuing to stimulate the spleen meridian. And you should really be feeling yourself settling in now. Might feel a little bit of a slowing down feeling or a little bit of heaviness. Coming fully into the present moment, into this practice. And this is really self-care. So this is time that we give to ourselves to take care of our systems so that we stay healthy and happy. Because energy isn't just about the physical body, it's very much about your emotions. Okay. So there we go. Just bringing awareness one more time to the feet and to the wholeness of this grounding process. Settling, feeling centered and balanced. Okay, good. And now we're going to stop tapping and flush the spleen line. So let's inhale up. Exhale down the sides of the breasts, inside the hips, inside the knee, in front of the ankle, and off the big toe. And inhale back up that same line, all the way up. Exhale off spleen 21. And let's come up 2 more times. Flushing out the energy of the spleen line. Good. So today for our crossover exercise, we're going to do the grid crossover. In order to do this, you'll put your arm across your body. It doesn't matter which side you start on. Grab the shoulder just to connect with it. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, pull down and off. And then switch sides. So we'll do 3 on each side. Okay, now we're going to turn the palms up. You'll inhale up one arm. Exhale to the opposite hip. Inhale up the other arm. Exhale to the opposite hip. Back and forth. 3 times on each side. Okay, and now let's just turn the palms towards the ground. Take a couple breaths. Settling in that crossover pattern. And when we do that grid crossover, we are connecting onto a deeper level there. We're getting into the grid system, helping to reinforce the strength and stability of the grid system. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our stools for the Wayne Cook. And I'll turn this down a bit. Okay. So I'm going to start with the left foot on the right knee. My right hand is on the ankle. Left hand grabs the bottom of the foot. And we'll hold here. And if that doesn't work for you, I'm going to show you the modification. You can do this one instead. You can put your left ankle over the right. I seem to have lost the focus there on the camera. There it goes. Left ankle over the right. Hands out in front of you back to back. The left hand comes up. Fingers interlace and turn it in. And then when we switch sides, you'll switch and put the right foot on top, right hand on top, interlace the fingers and turn it in. So I'll go back to this one. All right, so let's settle in here. Feel the connection of that foot to the floor. Feel the connection of your hands to the other foot. I like to bring awareness to the hands while we do these exercises. So it helps bring you more into present moment awareness and body awareness. And let's work with the breath, following the breath. Bringing your attention fully to the breath. And taking a moment to notice how you are right now. This is a nice resting posture. I find this is such a nice opportunity to just rest, to take some nice deep breaths and allow yourself to rest in this place. Remember that none of our holds are stiff, so your body is nice and relaxed. Hi, Ria. You can pull up on the inhale, either by pulling your whole body up or just doing it energetically. And relax down on the exhale. And let's switch to the other side. So the right foot is on the left knee. The left hand is on the ankle. The right hand grabs the bottom of the foot. And hold and breathe. And please don't force this if it doesn't work for your joints. If it's uncomfortable, by all means, do the modification. And you can do the modification lying down if you need to. You can also do this version lying down if you'd like. Moving into that resting spot. Okay, that feels good. Let's bring that foot down, bring the fingertips together. The thumbs come to the brow. Take 2 deep breaths here. And the fingers come to the center of the forehead. Push in and pull apart, stretching the forehead open and pull down the sides of the face. Let your hands rest in your lap. See how you feel. Okay, let's come back up to the hairline for the crown pull. Push in on the inhale. Pull an inch to either side on the exhale. So just moving right across the top of the head, just like this. And then you'll go down the back of the head. There's no rule about how quickly or slowly you do this. So you can move at your own pace. We'll come down the neck without putting pressure directly on the spine. And when you get to your shoulders, squeeze and take a deep breath in. And drag to the front with firm pressure. Okay, let's do our neurolymphatics. And we will start right here on the sternum today for lungs. So we're starting right at the base of the sternum. We're just going to work our way up. So we are talking about grief a bit when we talk about the abdominal area and the diaphragm and what gets stuck there. So lung is associated with grief, the lungs. Nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Get the energy moving and come to the sides of the sternum now. We're getting both lung and gallbladder meridians here. And let's come under the breasts on each side. We have the liver line here on the right, stomach line on the left. So let's get both of those at the same time. This is a good firm pressure. Okay, and let's do the heart, which is if you come down in a triangle from your collarbone, you'll be on the heart point there. You can do both at the same time if you'd like, or do one side and then the other. It's a little bit of a rest for your arms if you do one side and then the other. These are so good for us because they flush out toxins. So doing these on a regular basis keeps all those toxins from building up in your system. And emotions, stuck emotion, is what we would consider a toxin, an energetic toxin. All right, let's come out to kidney. Kidney is also associated with holding on to old emotion. So this is right on top of the deltoid, just a line here. And the front of the shoulder, also kidney related. And let's switch to the other side, deltoid. And the front of the shoulder. Okay, now let's find the navel, travel around to the back side, exactly opposite the navel, and rub there for the Mingmen point. Okay, and now let's pull that energy that we just released from the Mingmen around the waist to the front and to the opposite hip, and then straight down and off the foot. We'll do the same thing on the other side, pulling around the waist, to the opposite hip, down and off the foot. Let's do that one more time on each side. This is the belt flow. This is one of our radiant circuits. Those are your self-healing energies. It also really helps to clear energy from that abdominal area. So before we move on, let's go ahead and do the clearing the diaphragm or freeing the diaphragm exercise. So this is straight from Eden method. What you do is you take one hand in a fist like this. You're going to put it right here under the base of your sternum. So you're not on bone, you're on soft tissue. You're going to put the other hand right on top. We'll take a nice deep breath in. You're going to hold the breath, push out with your belly, and push in with your hands. Okay, so here we go. Deep breath in and hold. And release. And we'll do it 2 more times. Nice deep breath in. Okay, one more. Deep breath in. And release. Okay, that's really going to set the stage for this clearing work that we'll do. So we'll go ahead and finish the daily routine with the zip up and the hook up. So we'll trace straight up central meridian, starting at the pubic bone. Inhale straight up. Bring your arms all the way up overhead and exhale down to the sides. 2 more times. Really stretch up and exhale down. We always take advantage of opportunities to stretch. Stretching helps the energy to move. Now you take your 2 middle fingers. One goes in the navel and the other comes up to your brow. Push in and pull up with both and hold. So this is locking in all the good work that you just did, which was really a lot, actually. So you just did a lot of good work to bring your system back into balance, which helps to balance the immune system. It helps to calm things. It helps bring things back into alignment. And this is telling your body to stay here. Okay, that will conclude our daily energy routine. Hey, Cindy, you are just in time for the additional sequence. Okay, so now let's start working on clearing the abdominal area. The first thing we're going to do is take the left palm right over this notch at the base of your throat. You're just going to hold this here. So this is where we're connecting to the triple warmer. And this level of the triple warmer is called the triple warmer or the triple heater because it regulates the three jiao, the 3 levels of energy or regions of energy in the body. The lower, middle, and upper. This one is associated with the middle jiao. So again, working on loosening up or relaxing this area by talking to triple warmer. We're bringing it on board. And actually, we're going to have this hand here the whole time. And don't forget, you're still breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Got a nice solid stance. My feet are about hip width apart. I can still feel that good connection to the floor through the grounding work that we did. See what you notice as you hold this. You probably will start to feel something, because whenever we work with triple warmer, for some people it might just be really relaxing. It can be subtle, as all energy movement can be. Sometimes it can bring up a little bit of a reaction if your triple warmer has been reactive. So just note that. And you can also hold this one by itself. So that's feeling good. I'm feeling a lot of sort of relaxation around my neck and shoulder area. Okay, now we're going to add the right palm on the diaphragm. So when we do this, we're creating a circuit. So we're bringing that calming to wherever we bring the right hand. Since that left hand is connecting to the triple warmer and calming, now we're saying we want to bring that effect here. So I'm right at the diaphragm. The diaphragm is directly under your sternum. And we're just going to hold. So as I said earlier, the diaphragm is an area where we tend to hold a lot of grief. So think about allowing, releasing, allowing the movement of anything that needs to move. And just resting here. It's not stiff, it's a nice relaxed posture. Aware of your breath. These slower, deeper breaths also help calm the system. That's going to give the triple warmer a bit of a boost as well. Hey, Lisa. So it'll strengthen that calming effect. Okay. So now we're going to move the right hand down just a little bit, not too far. You want to have your pinky finger aligned with your navel, and your palm is folding up from there. So now we are holding over the adrenal points. And the left hand stays where it is. So this is also a really nice hold for general stress reduction. This is another good one to do by itself. You can hold it for 1 to 3 minutes at a time. So see how you feel as you hold this. Let's just sink in here. Good body awareness. Relaxing into it. So I just got a little extra movement for me. That's something to be aware of. If you yawn, if you sigh, if your shoulders kind of start to droop, or you feel yourself relaxing, or if you get sounds, or your breath changes, that can be good movement, something dislodging. Okay, now we're going to bring the right hand into a 3-finger notch, thumb, index, and middle finger. And you're going to bring that right to the center of your chest, right here. So we're getting a couple things here. We're getting the heart chakra, but we're also getting central meridian, which runs up the front of the body and co-governs the nervous system. The sequence is really relaxing, isn't it? It's that triple warmer hold. So we hold these for a couple of minutes because that's how long it takes to get a nice strong connection going. Again, see what you notice. Good body awareness here. Just think about opening up that heart space, expanding the heart energy. Our heart energy is our superpower. Okay, so keeping the left hand where it is, you're going to bring your middle finger, the right hand, to the navel. So it's kind of like a half of a hookup. So hooking into the navel and hold. Okay, now let's remove that right hand completely and we'll just have the left hand here to finish. It's almost like finishing a cycle, right? Bringing it full circle. That's what I'm looking for. And again, it's just a nice resting feel. You know, when we can go into a nice deep state of rest, which a lot of times you'll feel on vacation, um, your system, it's amazing how the system can suddenly just start to rebalance itself. It needs to be able to go into these states of rest. So just having that, you know, you can have a bunch of things out of balance, meridians and other things sort of showing up. And then when the body can go into this nice state of rest, everything just starts to come back into alignment, come back to where it should be. So we have to give ourselves those opportunities, right? Especially in our busy lives. One thing I love to do is lie on the ground. So if you find a nice cotton towel or throw to lie on, put it right on the grass or over some dirt. You don't want to be right on the earth, but spend some time just lying on the ground, 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Really give yourself, your system, time to connect with the energy of the earth and let that settle. It feels a lot like this, but much more um, amplified, I would say. Okay, and that does it. Well, thanks for joining me, everyone. And I hope that you enjoyed that. Again, if you have questions, if you're watching this after the fact and you have questions, you can go ahead and put them up. You can always message me if you'd like. You can find my email address on my website. And you can also join my email list by signing up below in that link below in the description. That way you'll stay up to date on all the different things that I'm offering. Great. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. And yes, and so come back next Wednesday. I'll be here again. We'll do something totally different next week. It's different every time. And thanks for joining me. And please do like and subscribe. It really does help. So thanks, everyone. I appreciate you being here and I appreciate all the engagement. So I hope you all have a great week and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.